I jacked off every single day for 6 years, without fail. I couldn't go to bed without watching porn. I couldn't wake up and get out of bed without watching porn. I was a loser and I could not quit. I'd watch it every day for 6 years. Think about that. Sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day. And it ruined my life because the anxiety I felt, the confidence I did not have, the self-esteem I didn't have, the self-image I had for myself was destroyed. Obviously, because you're watching porn all the time. This is what it does to you. It tells your mind, okay, this guy's a fucking little weird loser. He likes watching other people have sex. Let's not give him any confidence. Let's crank up his anxiety because he's a loser. Let's take away his testosterone. Your body just responds to what you are, a loser, when you watch porn. So if I was doing it every single day, just imagine all the negative side effects I got from watching porn. I was a loser and I could not stop. So hopefully this story will help encourage you to quit, because I tried for months after this. Once I realised that my life was shit and that it was because of porn, I tried to quit. So the first thing I did was I went on to NoFap. I didn't quit. In fact, the addiction just got worse because of this. Why? NoFap doesn't work when you're addicted to porn. These YouTubers like to tell you it is because it gets the most views, 30-day NoFap benefits, the NoFap timeline, all these dickheads will tell you this. NoFap doesn't work when you're addicted to porn. Remember that. This is because NoFap tells you that you've got to quit porn cold turkey. You can never watch it again, and that's it. And you're probably thinking like, well, that's good advice. No, you're addicted to porn. You can't expect your mind and your brain to just switch it off and never watch it again. Like, it is not reasonable at all. It's like an alcoholic. You can't say to him, right, you can never have a drink again. It ain't gonna happen. And usually it just makes the addiction worse. So I'd get onto NoFap, get to day 3, day 4, and then I'd relapse. I'd go back to day 0. I'd lose all my progress. I'd feel so shit that I'd end up relapsing 3 or 4 times that same day. Because it's still day 0, I might as well. The streak is gone. And of course that just makes the addiction so much worse, right? So that's one of the main reasons NoFap does not work. It's too psychologically demanding and stressful on your mind to tell your brain, right, that's it, no more porn for you. Like, it ain't gonna work. So once I realised this, I just thought of imagine a beginner in the gym, some skinny kid. He wants to be the strongest guy in 2 weeks. He wants to get the fast lane to all the muscle, the results. So he goes to the bench press machine or the bench press, and he puts 100 kilograms on the bar. Is the skinny kid going to lift that on his first day? Definitely not. Okay? So you say to him, start off on the empty bar. You're skinny, you're tiny, do that. Okay? And then eventually, a week later, increase the weight so that his progress looks like that. Okay? With porn, when you get onto NoFap, you're addicted, you're watching it every single day, then you go straight down to there. Never watch it again. 2-3 days later, it goes right back up and the addiction's worse. So, like the gym analogy, what you want to do is gradually reduce how much you watch porn. It does not have to go to 0. Just make sure you fap less this month than you did last month. If you fapped 30 times last month, make it 27 times this month. Make it 24 times next month. And just keep going down like that. This is called less fap, because you're fapping less each month. The simple rule I like to remember and tell my customers is this. Make sure this month you fapped less than last month. I don't care if you fapped 100 times last month. If you fapped 99 times this month, it's still progress. And people will say, that's not progress, that's shit, blah, blah, blah. If that number is less than the previous month, which it is, that is progress in my eyes. And this is how I get every single guy to quit porn. Because I know some guys who tell me, they can't go to bed without watching porn. And I felt the same way. So with this way, you can still watch porn a lot. Just make sure it's less than last month. So if you've got an issue with watching it before bed, you can still watch it before bed. Just make sure you do it less than you did the previous month. Okay? Before I continue, if you do want to get to day 90 of NoFap and just quit porn for good, easily, and learn how to speak to girls, which is a side effect of quitting porn because of the confidence you get. The link in the description is my 90-day nofap guide and a bonus section on speaking to girls, as I said. It's very cheap. Do not miss the sale on right now. And yeah. So yeah, fap less than you did last month, and that's how you quit porn, essentially. People like to overcomplicate it, make these crazy strategies, but this is the best way to do it. Make sure the number today is less than last month, and you'll be good. That is how you quit porn. Do that for 6 to 12 months, and you'll be at the point where you hate porn, it's boring, and that's when you can go for a 30-day nofap streak if you want, because it'll be easy. You'll get urges, but you won't even want to watch porn. It might seem weird right now to hear that, but that's the truth. That's what happens. So yeah, you're gonna have no desire to watch porn at all if you follow my advice. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if this helped, so my videos appear for you every day, and I'll see you in the next one.